This is Crystal with Hattie's Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you are doing well. This is your general reading for August 2020 and the center of your reading, Capricorn. Oh, I'm excited for you. The Ace of Cups. Honey, I don't know if you've been feeling like you just want to be bigger, grander. You want something new. I feel like you have that energy of wanting to expand. You want new furniture, you want new friends, you want a new job, you want a new idea, you want to do everything like new because you want to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the reason why you have this energy is because Jupiter has been working for you all year long, and now we're starting to come towards the end of the year and you are about to burst. So I feel like whatever ideas that you've had, whatever you've started, keep going. You're in the right direction. If you haven't started yet, Capricorn, start, because that feeling of you about to explode won't feel so, what's the word I'm looking for? It won't feel so snuffed. Okay, now let's go into your moon energy. Okay, Capricorn, I'm trying to calm down myself. So in your moon energy, and this is where your emotions are, this is where spirit is working, this is where you are resonating. You have that of the Two of Wands. And the reason why I'm so excited for you, right? Because we already talked about your center energy, about you wanting to expand, about you going for something for you for a change, Capricorn. It's not for someone else. You're not working for someone else. No one's depending on you. You know what, Capricorn? Depend on yourself. Expand yourself. Do it for you. And that's what this energy is. That's what the Two of Wands is about, is making a decision for you. That thing that you want to do, that you're passionate about, that you don't have to work at it because it's something you love to do. Now, also in your moon energy, I have that of the Three of Swords along with the King of Pentacles. Now, the energy I'm getting, this isn't one of broken heart and disappointment that you can expect. This is what is in your past. It's in your moon energy, right? Some of us, we're still resonating there, like we have remnants of it in our energy. And frankly, it's affecting some of you. It's stopping some of you from this energy, right? Those past disappointments, those past embarrassments, those past letdowns, right? Those things that hurt us from feeling like that King of Pentacles. Because this King of Pentacles, his experience, whether bad or good, he still gets to sit on that throne because he's okay with those two dynamics. You understand? He's okay with some bad things happened and some good things happened, but that's how come I'm on this throne, because I've made it through. So I feel like, Capricorn, if you just keep on this path, and it just feels so certain to me for you, if you keep on this path, these things that have been disappointing you, or have disappointed you, or have let you down, those hard knocks, you don't have to rest there any longer. You don't have to depend on this energy to keep you going, Capricorn, because sometimes that's what we do, right? We hold on to something because we feel like it's comforting. It's comforting for me to hold on to this disappointment. It's comforting for me to hold on to this hurt, that person that hurt me, that family member that stole from me, right? Those past things, we hold on to them like it gives us purpose. You don't have to do that, Capricorn, to climb to where you need to go. It can just be completely automatic. All right, my dear, we're going to go to your ego energy, and this is where you show up in the world. This is your sun energy, and I have that of the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Capricorn, we were just talking about this. This is that me energy. Not only is it that me energy, it's that energy of, I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to do what's right for me, and if you don't like it, that's hot, because I love it. Right? You're not even mad when someone doesn't like how you're doing things or how you look. I mean, look at her, for goodness sake. It's in the middle of summertime and she has on gloves and a robe, right? If that's not living her best life and she doesn't care what people think, then I don't know what else to tell you. This energy is also that of nines, right? Nines are endings. something is ending so something new can begin, right? This is that part of the paint job. I love using this analogy because I love painting, really. That analogy of once you finish painting that room your favorite color of pink, blue, purple, green, whatever it is, and you look around, that's done. That's a 9. The 10 is when you remove all that tape and you remove all the paper from the floor and you put the furniture back in. That's the 10. So that's where we're heading, Capricorn. And I can see it in your ego energy. And then we have that of the 7 of Pentacles. So for sure something is happening at work, because I also have that of the the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know if some of us, perhaps in the past few months or in the past year, I feel like last month, perhaps for a lot of you Capricorns, you were really just putting your nose to the ground. You were putting your heels in the sand, right? You were working hard, you were closing deals, you were putting out applications, you were putting out resumes, like you were doing everything you possibly could, almost to exhaustion, right? And now you're kind of sitting back like, is somebody gonna call me from this resume? Are my deals gonna start coming through? Will I make that commission? Is my business gonna grow? Am I gonna go back to work, right? So I feel like we're gonna get some answers here because it has been moving a bit slower for you. But the good news is we have that finishing 9 right there. So it's wrapping up and it's showing up in your ego, Capricorn. Now, in the event that we continue to resonate in that energy, we can look at our immediate present. And I have that of the 10 of Swords. And why am I smiling, right? Because I have that sun energy. I know you don't have to be a tarot reader to see what that means, right? If we continue to resonate in this energy, it's like it might have taken a long time to get there. I've put the work in, and you know how Saturn works for you, Capricorn. She expects the work, and you've done that, right? And now we're at that 9 stage where the end of all that work is now going to start paying off. I'm going to start seeing the benefits. And not only that, I also feel like that you're going to be acknowledged for the work that you have put in. So no more of this, woe is me, why is this happening, right? Because we have this in our moon energy. Like I said, we still have some remnants here where every once in a while, we go back to that feeling of woe is me, right? And we do that because it's almost like a PTSD with you, Capricorn. It's almost like when things start getting too good, when things almost start, I actually see like the ground laying in front of you. When I see it like actually being laid out for you, your path, and it's smooth. You're like, okay, this is going too good. This can't possibly, no, it never goes this smoothly for me. So let me start thinking about these horrible things that happened to me and bring those back up so that way it balances. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. This was the center of your reading, baby girl. And what about the sun there? Or baby boy, baby girl, baby boy. This is the most beautiful energy in the deck. And it's in your immediate present. Absolutely lovely. So I see a lot of earth energy here. So I really do feel like that you are feeling good about your authentic self. Like whatever your heart desires, I feel like it's not that responsible Capricorn anymore that has to do it because it's the practical thing to do. I feel like you're actually doing the most unpractical thing. And you're like, no, I love crocheting. I'm gonna start selling my crochet online, on Etsy, wherever. I'm gonna start a gallery with my art, right? I had a friend of mine the other day that said, Capricorns don't get credit for that creative side of themselves. Capricorn, that creative side of yourself is screaming. That's that Jupiter energy that's been pushing you and pulling you all year long. It's time to express yourself. All right, so enough of that. Let's get some expansion going on here. We are going to expand on your moon energy. I just heard somebody say this curl is bugging me. Yes, you Capricorns, and you're very similar to those Virgos and your perfection. I fixed it. I fixed it for you. I appreciate you though. I appreciate you. All right. Capricorn, I don't know what it is. So I'm getting a lot of Leo energy here. So I don't know if it's just a Leo that's going to be helping you along, or that's going to be part of this transition. I just keep seeing a figure 8 for you, Capricorn, with you in this Leo. And I don't know if it's just that Leo energy, right? It's that fire energy. I mean, you're already a cardinal sign, so you're already a starter, right? You're already the, you know, you go before the whistle is blown. I mean, that's who you are. But you're also borrowing some of that. You're borrowing some of that fun from Leo, right? And I'm not saying you're not fun, Cap. I'm not saying you're not fun, but sometimes when you're being so practical and you're just doing the right thing, sometimes that can make us a little boring, right? But you're feeling that energy, and it's making you playful. It's making you a little, might I say, a little randy even. Some of you young people even know what that means. Anywho, I expanded on that 2 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Wands along with the Hermit. So speaking of Virgo energy, we have that Virgo energy right there. And what's interesting about this energy, when what that 9 of Wands always means to me is all the work we've put in, and this is years of work. Now, Capricorn, you've been putting in work for many, many, many years. And that energy, I keep getting 8s. This is August. I keep getting 8s for you. Hopefully Spirit will reveal that by the end of the reading. But I feel like that we are at the end of all that hard work that we've put in. And you might have been feeling a little tired recently too, Capricorn, because Spirit has really been working in the background for you. You've been having some pretty vivid dreams, perhaps even some dreams that have come true. Perhaps you've been having dreams that have, like, you're waking up and you're like, okay, was that a dream? Was that real? You really have been dipping in and out with Spirit. I also see something happening for us in September, right? To get that Virgo energy. So August, September, there's something that you can expect, Capricorn, that all the spirit work that's been going on all year long, you're going to start seeing it more in your ego than just feeling it. Thank you, Spirit. So if you've been feeling tired lately, it's because all this spiritual work has been happening, and you haven't been really sleeping because you've been dreaming, and then you wake up and you're like, was I asleep, or was I awake? Like, what's going on? You're going to start getting more rest, because it's almost like you're getting a recharge, re-energized, and you are going to have all this energy. That's what I'm getting from that Leo energy. All of a sudden, you're going to be on your workout regimen. You're going to be eating right. If we are working, you are going to be like giving it all you got. And it's not like you haven't, but I feel like you kind of went through this lull of just like exhaustion, and Spirit is recharging you. Because there's something that you have to do for August and September, because come November, December, January, your world is going to look different. Okay, so now let's expand. So we expanded on that 3 of Swords, right? And thank you. I'm hearing goodbye. Say goodbye to that energy. Say goodbye to it. It is holding you back. It is holding you down. And the thing is, it's not so much that it's holding you down to where you can't come up for air. It's just it's making you move slower. It's making things move slower. So when you hang on to that energy of what didn't work out and who hurt you, it's almost like it's just like an anchor that's just kind of stuck on some seaweed, in the ocean. It's not necessarily keeping you still, but it's making you move slow. So it's not doing you any good to hold on to it. Okay. All right. I just heard I beat that dead horse right there. Okay. So I expanded on that. We have the Six of Cups along with the Three of Wands. So for sure, come on, Cap. It's telling us to let go of the past because your future is so bright. It's laid out for you. Some of us are going to be traveling, but you know, I don't see it traveling physically. I see it traveling like electronically. I'm hoping that makes sense. So I feel like that whatever it is that you're trying to do, the internet is your friend. Social media is your friend. Radio is your friend. Podcasts are your friend. I feel like magazines. What is this? Electrical? What is this? Come on. Somehow it's going to be like a magazine, like a virtual magazine. All right, for some of you Capricorns, that's going to make sense. All I do is see the pictures and I try to translate them. All right, I appreciate your patience. Now. So I expanded on that King of Pentacles, and I got that of the strength energy along with the Chariot. So I have some Leo and Cancer energy, and really I just feel that for you anyway. And you know that Cancerian energy is that motherly love, right? And it's necessary to kind of assist that young spirited energy of the Leo, right? And with these being two major arcanas, I feel like this is what you're going to need. That's that energy I'm feeling. And the energy comes from both of them, right? This is a graduation, right? This is a graduation because you have achieved. That's what I hear. I hear you have achieved. I actually see Spirit putting a cap, like putting the, I don't know what they call that. It's like the little dangly thing. You have your cap, and then there's like that thing that has the years, like this tassel that has like the year you're graduating, right? I don't see your year on it, but I do see Spirit like putting it over like you have graduated. And that's what this energy, oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional all of a sudden for you. And that's what this energy is, because before you can even get on that Chariot, Capricorn, you've had to already bruise, broken bones. You've fallen a few times. You've healed. You've had to even practice, and you had to even get up, and you still had to go even when you were damaged. That's what's so successful about this energy. And I can see how strong you had to be. Before, it was something that you had to do. Now this is just like an extra boost. It's like you have extra batteries, right? This is like the Red Bull energetically that Spirit is giving you. I just see just like this transition of like, this is what you needed before, right? That's that tassel of while we were learning, while we were being schooled, right? And now it's like, now it's the same tassel. You're the same person, but now it's here because now we've graduated and now we know how to use this for the future. And then to topple it with the Six of Wands. Honey, he's not on that horse because he didn't do good, because he didn't put in the work. It's because he did. You've put in that work, Capricorn. And look how you're being celebrated. Don't forget to thank and acknowledge those people along the way, because those are the people who have the other wands, who are celebrating you, because they know you deserve it. So we can expect that those everyday activities are just going to go smoother for you. Whew. I just felt a big relief for you, because you have just... it's just been hard for you. Seems like soon as things start going right, then like this big catastrophe I can't talk. This big catastrophe would happen to bring you back 2 steps for every 7 steps you went ahead. But the awesome thing is, awesome thing is, no matter how many times that flipping happened, no matter how many times you felt defeated, no matter how many times you were tired, you still got back up, even knowing that you might be put back 2 more steps. You're like, I'm doing it anyway. And the trick is that no one even knew it. So now I'm expanding on your ego energy. I'm expanding on that beautiful energy of that 9 of Pentacles. So one thing about that energy that I'm picking up on too is Spirit just said, don't get cocky, right? Because once you get there, and all the hard work that you've put in, it's going to feel so good. It's almost like the sun's going to be shining on you all the time, right? And it's hard not to be cocky when you're in that energy. But Spirit is like, just, don't get cocky. Okay. So I expanded on that and have the 4 of Cups along with the Magician. Another major arcana, showing up in your ego energy. Cut it out, right? This is some Aries energy here. And that 4 of Cups normally gives me a timetable. So it's normally, 4 weeks, 4 months. It's normally in weeks and months for me. And we just said that, right? From here until August, September, Spirit is really working for you. And it's going to be necessary because you're going to start seeing it. You're going to see the reveal for October, November, December, January. Like your world is going to look so completely different. Hence the Magician. I love when Spirit leads us there. Now, to expand on that 7 of Pentacles, Capricorn, I have that of the Ace of Swords and the 4 of Swords. We were just talking about this, right? For those of you who have been feeling exhausted and tired for no reason, right? Spirit's been working for you. We've reviewed this in your moon energy, right? And so you could receive those downloads, those ideas, those aha moments, right? And some of you who aren't having the dreams and maybe you're not tired, but I can tell you, I bet you what happened is something happened in your ego energy. Something happened in your world to where you like, oh, okay, you just opened my eyes up. So I'm gonna do something different, right? So whether someone came at you sideways, right? Someone who normally wouldn't, or maybe you just finally saw the other side of a situation that's making you think, this isn't for me. I no longer resonate here. And now it's sparking these ideas. Now, I expanded on that Knight of Pentacles. And we know this Knight of Pentacles, he is an intentional knight. He's also the slowest one of the group, but he is very purposeful in his steps. You obviously have been very purposeful in your steps. Look at this past year, Capricorn. You've been working with purpose the entire year. Your fruit is going to start to bloom. That's how I know. The 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment based off of you putting in your hard work through manifestation, believing in it and taking action. And this is moving you. That's the transition, that 6 of Swords. That's that mental transition. That's that physical transition. And that Hanged Man is where you had to be in that energy where Spirit was doing its work, where you've been feeling a little bit tired, or where your world has shifted a little bit to change your mind, right? It showed up in your ego. It showed up in your world. Now let's just expand on your immediate present. Oh, I wish I could talk. Oh. Spirit. All right. Capricorn, in your immediate present. So we expanded on that Six of Swords. And you have that of the Hierophant. We were just talking about this, right? How Spirit's been working in your favor in the background. Through your dreams, through your manifestation, healing those past disappointments and heartbreaks, and they've been devastating. Obviously, they've been devastating. You know, I'm not afraid of Tower cards, and I don't want you to be afraid of them either, Capricorn. Because when I see the two of these together, that means Spirit is about to shake stuff up to move you forward. Because obviously, your ground was not solid. This was not meant for you. And Capricorn, you do not work well in energies that are not meant for you. You can try to fake it till you make it for as long as you can, but typically Capricorn people are like, is something wrong? Even though you think you're faking it, you're like, no, I love it here. They're like, no, something's... So Spirit's like, you don't have to do that anymore. There's no more faking for you. And those are major arcanas, right? So we can expect this for the next few months. And then I expand on that Sun energy, right? And I'm telling you, that energy is so delicious. And I have that of the King of Cups, along with the Justice. I love that for you. And this, if we stick with this energy, right? If we stay in this energy of that Chariot and of that strength, right? And we stay in the energy of manifestation, we will get our justice. That's how Saturn works. And she is ready to graduate you. She's ready to give you your diploma of life. And now it's time for joy. It's just not doing it because I have to do it. It's like, what, Capricorn? Capricorn's doing this because it's fun? Do Capricorns do that? Well, you're about to. You're about to. I'm expanding on your center energy of the Ace of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. Come on. So listen to me. So I expanded on that Ace of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. Which one are you going to choose? Right? And this Two of Swords, this is not having all the information to make a decision. Okay? Are you going to decide to go with the group, or are you going to partner up with someone else? So the message there, and these opportunities that are happening, for some of you who are expanding, are you going to use a partner? For some of you who are starting your own business, are you going to go global, or are you just going to stay in your area? For those of you who are looking for that relationship, are you going to date a little bit more? Are you just going to go with that one person and have a partnership? Whatever it is that is showing up for you, Capricorn, the message is get a bit more information before you make that final deal, because it's going to affect like the rest of, I don't want to say the rest of your life, but a good chunk of it, a good 9 to 10 years, whatever decisions you make between now until January, really, it's going to be in your life for the next 9 to 10 years for sure. So make the right decision. Get all the information. You have the time. Spirit is in your favor. You have the High Priestess here. Did I call that the Hierophant card earlier? Well, you have the High Priestess there. So she is really helping you out in your intuition. Every sign that you're getting, pay attention. Right? Pay attention. All right, my love, I'm just going to pull one last card. I mean, just for, Hubbles and bubbles. And this is the Five of Cups. Listen, the energy I get here, right? Because fives are all about change. Fives are that energy of like the Tower. We are going to have movement. And Capricorn, you like systems, you like consistency. And this is going to shake your world so much to where you're not going to know what's going on. It's going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And the more you try to control it, the more upset you're going to be, and realize, I mean, you have 3 cups that are falling down, but honey, they're not broken. It's just a little spilt wine. And you have 2 back here that are just fine. So don't get caught up in you not knowing. Just push forward. All right, Capricorn. Whew, that was a lot right there. I am going to pull your angel card for the month of August. This is where we want to resonate our energy, and we have that of forgiveness. And it's backwards for you, but of course I'm going to put it over the screen there. Forgiveness. That's what this is. That's what this is. That's what's slowing us down, is holding those grudges of people that did us wrong. I just heard, look at the other perspective, and that will help you gain understanding. Listen, Capricorn, that's all I have. All right? I absolutely adore you, and I hope you have the most wonderful, beautiful August. Until next time.